Let's play Warhammer 40,000 Dawn War Dark Crusade.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Double Jump. As usual, I'm Alex. We're playing Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War Dark Crusade. That's a mouthful. We're gonna end our turn. So the Necrons are attacking the Tau territory. They failed to attack the Tau territory. Eldar moving up. Space Marines moving up. Orcs attacking the Tau and took a territory. So that is where we stand right now. Not much changed on the board. Let's attack the Space Marines because they can't get to us this turn, luckily. And I want this Regimental Commissar, so think about that. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do actually? This turn, I'm gonna get that bodyguard. So now, unless they die in battle completely, which hopefully they won't, I will always have a squad of very strong guardsmen with me at the start of the mission. So this is only strength 1, which means that the defense is really low here. So I'm just going to attack it, and we're going to see what happens. So I checked out the audio again. The mouse clicking isn't gone, and I realized that that's going to happen because every time I talk, the mic activates anyway. My plan was to make it so that I knew the audio level of the mouse click, and I said, "Hey, cut everything out that's not at that, or that's not below that volume, or that is below that volume." My problem that arose is that when I talk, it doesn't cut out the audio, obviously, because that would be stupid and horrible, and why would I ever want that?
Understood.
So when I'm talking and clicking at the same time, you're still gonna hear the clicks. So what I did was moved the mic closer, lowered the volume on it, closer to my mouth, further from the mouse, and hopefully that works out. Let's just grab these 3 points as soon as we can. Get another squad in here, get another tech priest, see what happens. We're gonna need generators too. Let's build these. I always build my generators in the back. I just don't want them blown up. It really is just the absolute most annoying thing when your generators get blown up. And I'm already out of resources, so that was cool. I guess I just totally spent all my resources, but what are you gonna do? There's a lot to talk about, and none of it is currently coming to my head. Can tech priests capture points? No, they can't. Well, diggity dang. That's not what I wanted. So, 40k. It's so cool. It's just so interesting. There are a lot of races. Not all of them are in this game. I don't think any of the games have every single one of the races. Maybe Soulstorm does, which came out after this, which was the final expansion. This is an expansion, technically. Dark Crusade is. But, it's probably the best version of the game. At least to me it is, because there are 3 total expansions, plus the normal game. The first and second of which are just kind of linear campaigns, and then this was the first one to have a campaign map. The one after this, Soulstorm, has a campaign map as well, but is... I don't think I'm alone in thinking this. I've never really asked anyone else, except for, like, maybe 2 of my friends who have played these games, but I believe that that game is just horrible. They changed a lot of, like, they put a lot of limits on units that shouldn't have those limits. They made the Space Marines, like, the worst army ever for some reason. Don't know why they did that, but I really don't like Soulstorm. So I'm playing Dark Crusade. Which does not, again, as I said, does not have all the armies, but, you know, it has enough. The last 2 that aren't in this one are the Sisters of Battle, which is this all-female army of badass, like, I guess they're, are they, I don't know if they're female Space Marines or just normal humans, because Space Marines aren't humans, they're, Adeptus. Oh no, they're, yeah, so if they're Adeptus or Artists, then they are female Space Marines. Anyway, these badass genetically modified women, now that I realize that they are Space Marine women, that are like fanatical kind of religious freaks that praise the Emperor all the time and will rip your throat out with like their teeth. Pretty much, if you say anything bad ever about the Emperor. Anyway, there are the Dark Eldar, which are also not in this, which are probably the dumbest race of all time. I think that they are just, oh shit, I forgot we're facing Space Marines. Speaking of Space Marines, fuck these guys. Again, another unit, or another army that consists of nothing but heavy infantry that are just a complete pain in the ass for me. I'm gonna send my commander down because he's good at dealing with all kinds of units. Grab some upgrades real quick and grab the vehicle command as soon as we get enough resources. There we go. Throw that down. They seem to have left us alone. I don't know why. Okay, well, they're moving up. So there's a servitor. That's their builder unit, minus the tech priest, as you should have been able to tell. Wow, oh my god, that thing's pretty bulletproof. Let's just zap these guys. Oh man, that did a lot of damage. Oh, they have another squad. Oh, and another one. Well, those are just scouts. They're not really that scary. Okay, so we need to move up. Also, start paying more attention. Get these plasma guns. Plasma guns are good against heavy infantry. That's why I keep getting them every time I get a chance. So, they're done capturing this. I don't know how far I told these guys to go.
Holding it will be hard.
No, I didn't tell them to go that far. Okay, so go up here. This. This. Oh boy, what am I doing? Okay, we need to upgrade that. Move these guys out. Move my tech priest down to fortify this position. Anyway, yeah, the Dark Eldar, dumbest race in the entire game of Warhammer. They're just so dumb looking. Like, oh, I really hate the Dark Eldar. They're just so dumb. The Eldar are, I'm just gonna go on a rant here explaining the races, but I don't really have that much time left in this episode, so maybe I won't. Basically, if you want to know about Warhammer, just go to, just Google the Lexicanum, which is a resource of all of the, like, story parts. It's called the fluff of Warhammer, which is, there's the crunch, which is the rules, the actual gameplay rules, and the fluff, which is the story background bits. Fluff's my favorite part. I'm much more interested in the story of Warhammer than the gameplay. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. But if you want to learn about any races, you can look that up. Oh my god, the commander's just punching straight in the face that not servitor, tech priest. And upgrade this. And we will see. Oh no. Okay, I thought it was at 10 minutes. I'm only at 9. We're good. Don't worry. Okay, so now that I got these plasma guns, not that horrible at dealing with these Space Marines. Although I don't think scouts are heavy infantry. I'm not quite sure. So maybe that's why I was able to deal with them so easily. Who knows? I don't want to give my troops too much credit. I mean, they are definitely not the strongest army. Oh, also missing from this game is the Tyranids, which are these weird, gross, like, bug slash, like, demon-y things. They're not really demons at all, but, like, the look of them. They kind of look like, you know what they look like? They look like the, xenomorphs from Alien. That's what they look like, kind of. But except, like, a lot more, they have, like, they have more of like a carapace kind of like hard shell like back thing instead of like just all black grossness. They have like their normal body and then they have like a shell on their backs. Point is, they're weird. They're kind of cool though. But that's what's missing from this game. So you can look those races up if you want to see them. And if you want to learn about any of the other races, just keep watching this because we're going to encounter them eventually. And if you want me to like talk about Warhammer related things, tell me. If not, I won't. Like, I don't know if people think that stuff's boring or not, but maybe they do. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Next time on Double Jump, we're going to keep losing to these Space Marines. Actually, hey, we're not doing that bad, but next time on Let's Play Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War Dark Crusade, we'll see what happens. Probably going to get my ass kicked. Who knows? Peace out.